Hello, hello! So today I'm going to play Chronicles of the Lost Relic. It is pretty new. It came out on itch.io. I'll put the link in the description because I can't find who it's by on here. But I'll put it down there. And it looks really cool. You have found this relic and you're trying to take it somewhere to do something. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll on the character generator. Need a D12, huh? I am a modest knight. Okay. So I'm a modest knight. Let's do the quest goal generator next. So I'm gonna roll a D6 to see if I'm gonna do balance, peace, or selflessness, or chaos, war, or selfishness. So 1 through 3 will be chaos, war, and selfishness, and 4 through 6 will be balance, peace, and selflessness. I got a 5. That's exciting. It's the one I wanted. So my goal is to bring the relic to the altar of a sacred chapel. Okay, now let's find out what the relic is. A lock of hair. It is fungal. Oh, gross. It originally belonged to a prophet or prophetess. And it can save me from hazards. So I imagine I have this relic around my neck. I'm wearing like a little lock of hair necklace. Okay. So something I think is cool about this is if you die, then you just can take over, like you can continue playing as the person who you were slain by. And that's really neat. Adds a lot of replayability. Like this could be a series or something. So I laid out 9 cards in front of me, and they're in a little 3x3 grid, and I'm starting on the corner. So over time, the relic can corrupt me. Every 5 encounters, I roll 2d6 to see how many days have passed, and corruption increases +1 per day. So after 50 days, the relic fully corrupts me. I could be a corrupt knight. And so the cards correspond to these tables that are below this table. So my goal is to bring the relic to the altar of a sacred chapel. And I am on the 6 of Diamonds card. A circle of strange fairy standing stones. Roll 2d6 on the events table. Little mushroom people having a feast in the forest. They flee when they see the relic. Little mushroom people having a feast. That's funny to imagine. Okay, so I walk into this forest and see these mushroom people having like a full-on Thanksgiving dinner. Just a feast. And they see the lock of hair around my neck. And they just start to run. So I'm gonna like take account of that and be like, that was strange, but they're not fighting me, so. Okay, so I got the 8 of Hearts. A dense forest. Roll 1d6 to see if you find your way through or get lost. So I get lost in the forest. I lose my path completely, and I just continue walking until I reach something, even if it may not be the way I was intending to go. And eventually, I stumble on the 3 of Spades. When the relic leads me to a pack of giant wolf toads on the hunt. Okay, good. So for combat, there's not really defined rules here. You could roll 2d6, and if you roll a low number, you lose the battle. If you roll a high number, you win the battle. So what I'm gonna do is have the, heck, what was it? The wolf toads. The wolf toads be this gray die, and then I'll be this blue and purple one. Oh gosh. We tied. We both got 6s. So we kind of end up in a stalemate. And eventually they decide that I'm not the prey they're looking for. And the relic will lead me to the 9 of diamonds, which is a rushing river. And I cannot cross it. I try to, and I get swept away in the current until I come across a snowy mountain pass. And I succumb to the harsh conditions. So I lay there, frozen in the ice, for... Okay, so if the relic is lost, roll a d6 and multiply that by 100 or 1,000. 3. So let's say that the relic got lost in the ice in my night body, around my neck as a necklace, for 3,000 years. And then next time, we'll see who found it. Let's see who's gonna find it. A youthful hunter. So a youthful hunter, 3,000 years later, after this modest knight was on the quest to take the relic to a sacred altar, an altar in the sacred chapel. So 3,000 years later, this youthful hunter finds this lock of hair, necklace. Maybe global warming took over and it thawed out some. So next time, yeah, I'll be playing as a youthful hunter on a quest to use the relic's power to dispel all evil. I do think it's cool that there's a duplicate encounter table here in case you get something twice. But yeah, so that was Chronicles of the Lost Relic. I'll probably do a few of these videos until I've done all of the cards and options. Thank you for watching, listening, however you consume your media, and I will see you next time as a youthful hunter in Chronicles of the Lost Relic.